Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, niggas and bitches, welcome to the life of DT. Today I have something rather peculiar and rather particular for y'all today. I'm reacting to a video by SOLLUMINATI. I never knew about SOLLUMINATI until he came out with his spiritual channel. So that's what I primarily know him for, is for his spiritual channel. But it's on his third channel, actually. This video is on Twitch, so it says this girl YouTuber must be stopped. I don't know any girl YouTubers like talking about it. I could probably count on one hand. I got hiccups. God. But anyways, man, instead of having this long and elongated intro, an extended intro, let's hop straight into it.
Dewey so in the building, hoodie so in the building. Geyser solar, geyser. In the building, man. Simple. Now check this out. This one of the most serious videos I have dropped in a very, very, very long time.
Talk to me.
And this video, I can't believe what I just seen. And I can't believe this shit been going on this long.
Talk to me.
But it's attached and it ties to a lot of stuff that I've been talking about on my main channel a couple years ago about a particular streamer. And it ties to a lot of stuff that I've been talking about on my spiritual channel since day one. Now, a lot of y'all from my spiritual channel, y'all know I said that the LGBTQ community was only created for them to get closer to the kids. I told y'all they were starting to send trainees and transgenders to schools to talk to kids. I talked about all this years ago, right?
Mm-hmm.
Pride Month just passed. It put a spotlight on what's happening. They got men dancing with thongs and all type of shit at parades, but they got kids at the parades. They got kids running around in schools talking about you can be whatever you want. Like, listen, I'll be on here playing games and playing basketball and working out and just bullshitting around, but it's a war. It's a spiritual war going on our consciousness, and they want the kids. Like, this war has gotten so...
That's a fact, though, because if you go after the kids, bro, like, they don't know any better. So whatever you tell them, they'll believe because their brains aren't fully developed. They're not conformed to anything yet. So if you really want to manipulate somebody for the rest of their life, start manipulating them or putting things in front of them as a kid or while they're young. Even as a teenager, like a teenager that's in high school that still hasn't known anything about life, you can still target them in a certain way by using things that they haven't experienced yet, but make it sound glorified. But because they don't know any better, they'll just fall for that whatever trap that you put in front of them, and they won't even realize that they're falling for the trap. But let's keep listening.
Serious? It's a clash between the LGBTQ community, bro. Listen, it's a whole group on Twitter, big as fuck. Y'all probably never knew that a lot of the regular gays, bisexuals, etc. They don't want nothing to do with the LGBTQ community.
That's a fact. Same thing with like the Black Lives Matter community, bro. Like after the founders of that, once we found out that George Soros is over basically the whole thing of that, but the people who were like pushing out this organization to the masses, when everybody found out that they were buying like mansions and spending like $6 million in homes, we noticed that a lot of people were scammed and they were just used. So it's like you really can't trust nobody but your own mind and your own way of thinking, for real.
I've been telling y'all this for so long. It's a whole group on Twitter called Gays Against Groomers. And these are regular gays who you won't even know gay.
What makes arcade type
the regular gay before it was like made into like some crazy shit. It literally is a whole bunch of regular gays, bisexuals who coming together to go against the LGBTQ community. Y'all probably never knew it was that community. Is like it's a movement. It's planted literally to take over kids. It has nothing to do with y'all gay motherfuckers. If you gay, bisexual, we don't give a fuck. You ain't gotta be that to be in that community.
That's a fact. I don't care if you lesbian, gay, whatever, bisexual, just don't bring it around me or don't push that onto me, you feel me? But yeah, I think I really draw the line at transgender though, personally. I draw the line at transgender. I'm not even gonna explain why. It's just
been shared to everything has came to light. But one of the things that I want to show y'all, it's a YouTuber who just got exposed. Her name is Colleen Bellinger or something, right? She just got exposed for some crazy stuff that she's been doing to kids.
Tough.
And before the particular, it was a young lady, a woman who came out speaking on her who blew it up. Before that, they was pushing the fuck out of her. Anybody who was attacking kids in a negative, like changing their mind or gender way, they pushed them to the fullest. Nothing happened to them. The only way they'd get exposed is if they probably black. EDDP. It's caught on camera type shit. That type stuff. But behind closed doors, I was just talking to y'all about fucking Disney with DDG Girl. Behind closed doors, everything happened behind closed doors, and everything is to attack kids. Remember that clip I showed y'all in the video with DDG? Remember I showed y'all that clip of how they made a cartoon strictly based off Epstein Island? Now let me show y'all these clips of this YouTuber that just got exposed.
Position split. Whoa! Did you hurt your Tukey? What's a Tukey? She hurts her Tukey permanently. You need to protect the Tukey.
The first clip. Now ask yourself, why is she talking to a little girl?
Yeah, cause yeah, that's kind of weird. How long ago was that? I don't know how old JoJo Siwa is, but I know she's older now. And in that video, she looked like she was like 10 or 9.
Video to kids about hurting her private area, but they add this pedophilia ass humor to make it okay. They add this weird humor that these fucking old rich men love.
And be real, I'm following, bro.
They love that humor that make you laugh. Like you can manipulate the kids as long as it's funny, so people won't take it serious. But it's actually affecting the kids.
Yeah, cause it plays on your subconscious.
That's just the first clip. Look at this.
Hold on, I got a snack.
Was this in your self-help book?
Do you want a cheese ball?
I'd love one. I can't believe I'm reaching in there right now.
That's a little ass boy. She did a whole comedy skit in front of the fan. You hear the bot-ass fans. Fucking NPC bot-ass fans. They shouldn't even be here. Can't take the sun, nothing.
Tough.
But listen, let me tell y'all this. So, y'all see that. She did a whole comedy skit, added a little pedo humor. They love that. They push those type people. She manipulating the fuck out of this little kid. This little kid don't know nothing. He just going with the lines that they wrote him.
Don't know no
But
fact.
this supposed to be funny. How is that funny? How? Telling a little boy to reach in your pants. How was that funny? If it was a man telling a little girl to do that, what would happen?
Jail.
Bitch, you don't get no pass. You don't get no pass. But look at this clip.
Naked child just ran up to me, a little boy with a little pee-pee. He's laying on the sand right now. I'm gonna try to get him.
This bitch just said a naked child ran up to me with his little pee-pee. Then proceeds to try to film him. Man, can any of y'all girls fight? Somebody need to beat this bitch. Bro, how is she not in jail? How y'all been letting this go on for this long? Like the same energy y'all got towards all these YouTube boys who been getting exposed, like EDDP and Carlos Carson and all these other dudes. Y'all need that same energy for these hoes. The same energy for these girls need to be imprinted now. This is not okay. But she didn't finish. Look.
He wanted me to blow his bubbles.
Serious matter. I think I've been quiet for
Y'all
the
don't
past.
think it's real? Now listen.
I ain't forget
do
about y'all. I'm just
remember?
locked in.
I dropped a video on Biden Ross. Y'all remember this? And I said they pushing him to the kids. Y'all remember he was doing all that weird stuff. He was emasculating guys. He was emasculating all the black niggas. He was emasculating all the rappers. Remember I told y'all how they keep pushing him and they making him bigger and bigger and bigger to manipulate the kids. You had random kids on TikTok doing like crazy stuff. And then out of nowhere, when he stopped doing all that and wanted to become positive and he started, you know, vibing with Andrew Tate, etc. When he started doing all that, then Twitch wanted him off their platform.
No ad. But nah, that's a fact though. And I never even thought about that. As soon as he started trying to change his life, started to improve himself, started hanging around better people, that's when they started trying to get him off the platform. Especially with him being associated with Tate, and he was trying to do all that good stuff for people in general, but mostly his target audience was like, you know, that teenage, early 20s age. I got
But when he was
man.
doing all the crazy stuff, they was pushing him. He was the best. But as soon as he wanted to become a little bit positive, they kicked him and banned him off their platform. Now, a lot of y'all don't understand. This is very serious. Y'all have no clue how deep this shit is. Y'all have no clue what these kids gonna be like in the next 10 years, bruh. They are going to be so, bro, listen, they are going to be so, like, destroyed mentally, physically. Like, it's not possible for a kid to make decisions on what they want to be. But, bro, I'm telling y'all, after they done doing this, next, it's going to be okay for these men to do whatever they want with kids. Mark my words. It might be the next 5-10 years. Like they saying, all of this stuff is considered like a mental health thing. It's like a mental illness. You get what I'm saying? That's what they calling it when you doing shit with kids. It's a mental illness. Like, y'all need to protect y'all kids, bro. That's all I'm saying. This is a YouTuber that just got exposed. And did y'all see her apology? Here go her apology.
Is he?
Many years ago, I used to message my fans, but not in a creepy way, like a...
It's the same thing. It's like she's still adding that, not the comedic what's the word that I'm looking for, man? Yeah, I can't even think of the word that I was looking for. But it's like the same way how she was trying to make that bad thing seem good, she's doing that same thing with her apology. Like, it won't be taken as serious because she's playing some happy music that's associated with that. You know what I'm saying?
No fucks. A part of me feel like she going through a shaman ritual. Because if she been doing this for this long and now all of a sudden people paying attention, you mean to tell me her fan base never found nothing wrong with that? Never? 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 Bro, like, what? Her apology was her singing, my nigga, playing the violin or whatever the fuck that shit is.
Ukulele, fool.
She gives zero fucks about you kids. And yes, people came, literally. She had the people that she manipulated. Like, I just showed y'all a little bit of the few kids. Some came out speaking up right now, how they affected by it. That was her apology. They said, man, they going through it. You know, it's been tough for them. Meanwhile, look at her. Protect the kids, man. You gotta protect the kids. We gotta protect the youth. It's a war on the youth. It's a war on your consciousness. And the number one thing they want is the kids. I just showed y'all everything y'all need to see. Y'all could do your own research and start tapping in, man. Everything is not play all the time. To be honest with you, most of us YouTubers and streamers are just distractions. So you don't see.
That is a fact though. But like, I'm the type of person to where, like, I'm the type of person individually, like, if something doesn't have anything directly to do with me, I'll just automatically say, like, all right, it don't matter to me. Like, I won't even allow that to distract me. But it's still a good thing to at least know what's going on around me, so where I don't just, like, fall for a social gimmick, you know, hypnotically, just without knowing. So I feel like I probably should, like, do my own research on certain things instead of just completely ignoring the situation just because I know that there's always something fishy out there. Like, it's good for me to at least know what's going on. You know what I'm saying?
Happening in the real world. But that's what's taking place. That's what's taking place right now. Take care of yourself, man. I love you.
For sure. Look, man, if you made it to this point of the video, I thank you and I appreciate you. Just like he said, man, look, I hope y'all taking care of y'all selves because I'm taking care of mine. I'm going to do my own research. I advise y'all to do the same when it comes to anything. Think for yourself, man. That's the first step to even being free mentally. That's a whole nother conversation I can make a video on. But, yeah, man, y'all take care of yourselves. Peace out. I'll see y'all in my next video.